What's up, you guys? It's your boy, Down the GTA Gaming Channel, aka Joseph Bros Tito Fanboy number 188. And today, I've started a new YouTube series. Yeah, finally, a new YouTube series because all the other ones I've started fucking suck. Anyways, today, we are starting a series called Welcome To, where I welcome you to all these horrific American states. Because, as we all know, there's nothing better than American states. Actually, there's a lot of things better, but I can't fill out that list in one video alone. So, let's start off with Washington State, my home state. Well, not where I was born, but my home. Also, by the way, this video might get a little political. If you don't like that, get the fuck off my channel. Anyways, so let's start talking. What is Washington? Washington is a northwest state. We're also known as the Evergreen State because we have a lot of evergreen trees here. It also might explain why our flag is literally just George Washington green. Like, come on. All these other states have cool flags. Alaska has a cool flag. Ohio has a cool flag. And everyone knows Ohio isn't real. Like, how is our flag worse than a state that doesn't exist? Anyways, so let's learn more about Washington. So, first, we have to talk about the two sides. West and East. So let's talk about East. West first. I am stuttering a lot today because I don't write scripts and I should probably start doing that. Anyways, so what is Western Washington like? Well, Western Washington is where we have most of our good cities. Like, what am I saying? Good cities? No, Washington does not have that many good cities. First off, let's talk about Seattle. Seattle is one of the main cities here. You may know it for the iconic Space Needle and some of the stadiums. We have there. However, you only get to see the good Seattle if you're in the right parts. As some of Seattle is kind of bad, not gonna lie. I was with my dad in Seattle for a while, and we saw human feces while walking on the road. That's Seattle for you. As he said, Seattle, what a beautiful shitty. Now, if you're in the right parts of Seattle, I do recommend checking out the Space Needle. It is pretty cool. The first time I checked out the Space Needle, I got a Lego set, and guess what? Some of the pieces were missing. Next up, we have Tacoma, home of the beautiful Tacoma Dome, and one of the places to get the best clam chowder. Well, according to my parents, the Freight House Square. Now, the Freight House Square was really cool to me as a child because my grandpa had a train set in there. You know what they did? They kicked him and his friends out. Like, come on, that was the only place where I could find and use model trains. Like, are you kidding me, my gamer? Anyways, so yeah, Freight House Square, and they have the Tacoma Dome where they usually do the Monster Jam. You know, if you like monster trucks, you're like, wow, Monster Jam, whoa, I have AIDS or something. That's basically what it is. And next up, we have Olympia, our capital. Now, honestly, I don't care much for Olympia. It usually gets overshadowed by other cities. But yeah, pretty cool place. It's our capital. Kind of mid, not gonna lie. And next up, we have one of the most important cities, SeaTac. SeaTac is home of the SeaTac International Airport. Pretty big airport, but it's also kind of mid too. Like, as a kid who usually goes to the other side of Washington to visit his father, I do not like SeaTac Airport that much. Why? Because SeaTac Airport is mid. There's long lines, huge amounts of people waiting to get on. TSA sucks, honestly, because it takes so long to check everybody, but they're doing their jobs. So yeah, SeaTac, pretty cool. Got some nice places down there. Now, let's skip over to the pond and head over to Eastern Washington. God damn, I keep stuttering. I am very sorry about this. Eastern Washington. So, I only know two cities in Eastern Washington because I don't care that much for Eastern Washington. First off, we have Spokane. A big city. It's pretty cool there. Kind of. Some parts are kind of mid. Some parts are really cool. If you have children and they like going down slides or something, there's a big red wagon slide. You can take your kids there to have fun and stuff. I know from personal experience. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Gets a lot of snow kind of, but you know that's just what I experienced there. Also, there's mostly snow in the airport heights, but that's not really important. Anyways, next up we have Grand Coulee. Now, Grand Coulee is pretty cool. Kind of mid, not gonna lie, but it's pretty cool. And one of the most major things about it is that it has the Grand Coulee Dam. Yeah, a dam. Oh, so amazing, right? Because it generates a lot of power for us. Because that's what dams do. Okay, you get the point. Kind of mid, but the dam's pretty cool. Sometimes they do a little laser light show, like, ooh, laser, look at this history of the dam that you don't give a fuck about. Anyways, so now that we've gotten over what Washington is like, let's talk about the different things that have happened in Washington. First off, this one might be a little terrifying, but it is known as Rainfurriest. If you don't know what Rainfurriest, it was a convention for furries by furries, and the fans basically made everything go wrong. It took place in a Hilton hotel. People were wearing diapers, some of them were full. People shoved towels in hot tub motors. There were people getting arrested, people doing drugs. I think it was kind of awful, not gonna lie. And that's one of the most interesting events that actually happened here in Washington, because there's not much that interesting. Now, as I said before, Monster Jam is one of the events that sometimes happens here in Washington, usually takes place in the Tacoma Dome. But last year, it took place, it was this year, I think. It took place in one of the stadiums in Seattle, which was pretty cool. You want to see stuff like the Gravedigger or Max D or all these new stuff, then go ahead, go to Monster Jam. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Now, there is one last thing I must mention. Washington YouTube is plagued with ads about Kim Schreier and fucking Matt Larkin. This is where the political part of this video gets, because I don't like either of them. Both of them kind of suck, not gonna lie. It basically just puts you on this spectrum. Would you rather have higher taxes but keep all this other stuff, or would you have taxes not change but lose all this other stuff? It's kind of mid. If you want to look that up, look it up on your own time, because I'm not into explaining politics of Washington. So yeah, Washington, pretty good state if you stay in the right parts. That's the end of this video, and I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode 1 of Welcome Here. Fucking damn it. Sorry, I cannot get the name right. I'm kind of dumb, not gonna lie. Kind of a little stupid. Kind of a little fucky-wucky, if you're asking me. Yeah, thank you for watching this episode, and I hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, or I'll say something really mean on Twitter that will get me canceled. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.